What we're going to do next, before we add the engine oil back to the engine, is we're going to check your valve adjustment in the engine. It's recommended annually for your engine. Next thing we're going to do is remove the valve cover. There are 4 6mm bolts that hold it on. 10mm socket will remove them. And we're going to remove the valve cover. I recommend that you change the gasket. Here's the gasket that goes between the valve cover and the engine. We're going to replace this gasket before we put this back together. Now we have the valve cover removed. It's easier to remove the spark plug so you can turn the motor by hand, and that's going to be part of our maintenance as well. You're going to need a feeler gauge. This particular feeler gauge is 4/1000ths of an inch. Now what you're going to do is you're going to turn your engine, and as you can see, the valves are moving. You want to rotate the engine until the valves no longer move. You want to be able to roll that motor about a half a revolution without them moving. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your feeler gauge that I showed you, and you're going to simply slide it between your rocker and your valve. And you want to make sure there's no play in between that, and that is your proper adjustment. You're just going to check both valves, make sure they're both at 4/1000ths, and this inspection is done. If you do need to adjust them, you can just, there's adjusters right here on top of the rockers. You will loosen them and adjust it accordingly. But this vehicle, this motor is in spec.